Hello, and thank you for joining me today, where we are going to take a deep look. I don't know how deep, actually. I haven't watched it yet. Oldest man in the world, which he happens to be an Englishman. And to be honest, he doesn't look so bad. I mean, gravity's has its effects on his cheeks. You know, he kind of looks like a nutcracker. But he's got more hair than me. Shoot. I mean, honestly, he looks very good. His earlobes look a little bit like the guys who get big gauges and then regret it and take them out. But apart from that, he honestly looks, I can't believe, 112. My God, 112.
An ordinary bloke who just happened to live for a long time.
Got great teeth.
Well, I've never been someone who said, you know, I want to climb Everest or sail around the world or do something. I just take life as it comes along.
It's the Guinness World Record.
How about that? You got this guy who he didn't do too many dangerous activities. It sounds like, you know, he stayed away. Oh, I don't need to climb Everest. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. I could climb it. I'm not gonna. Not even knowing he's actually achieving a world record in doing so, you know? He didn't put his life on the line too much. So look where he got. World's oldest man.
I've had the usual mumps, measles.
I mean, with a beard, I would say 78, which is insane. Because what is that? Like 34 years younger than what he actually is. Not a lot of people look 34 years younger than. I mean, you could say 88 as well.
I've had the usual mumps, measles, whooping cough and whatnot as a child.
And I know the teeth are probably dentures, okay? But he keeps them clean.
Survived, and I've had malaria.
Malaria?
2 or 3 operations. I've got had a hip operation a few years ago, but survived them all. And here I am.
I want to know what he eats. Like, what's your diet? I bet it's just, like, absolutely typical. Nothing like, you have all these people trying to eat all these weird diets. Oh, yeah, it'll keep you from aging. You know, you'll be 10 years younger. They're not the oldest people in the world. This guy is. And he probably has a tomato soup and a red wine. 25 great-grandchildren.
I sometimes look at the cards and think, gosh, am I that old?
Did it say when his wife died? Assuming, you know. I don't think it said when his wife died, which that's just kind of, I mean, I don't mean to be depressing, but his wife probably died like 20 years ago. She would have made it a long time. She's probably, you know, even if she made it to 90 years old, she probably died 20 years ago. How crazy would that be? I need to read this. Okay, during the Second World War, he worked in a factory making airplanes for Britain to help them fight the war.
Is my natural element.
I don't think he's gonna die anytime soon. I mean, how old is this video? He's sharp, you know? 2020. I hope he's still going. I wouldn't be upset if you did keep the money. I want you to keep the, like, I want to buy a windmill and I want you to keep the money. Apparently, no, he's probably done well for himself. If he's making windmills, imagine living 20 years beyond what you ever would have thought possible and you've still got enough money to live, you're like, I'm going to make some windmills and just give them away. Or there's maybe he has like, I'm guessing England has a really good social security and stuff.
I never expected to be that. When you're young, you don't think about being old. But
also, how crazy would it be to think this guy has been old? No offense to him, but let's say you get old when you're like 75. You're pretty old. He's been old for 37 years. Huh. Longer than I've been alive, this guy's been an old man. He was old when I was born.
It's a new record for me. The only other record I remember ever having was jumping 5 feet 2 inches high in my school days.
That's high.
On the final high jump.
That's awesome.
Sports day.
That's high, man.
Well,
5 feet
thank
2.
you. That's wonderful.
How strange he used feet. Is he that old that back in that day they used feet in England? That's actually mind-blowing. Because it did originate in Europe, right? Or like Britain.
Hi Robert, Craig Glendy here, Editor-in-Chief at Guinness World Records. Just want to wish you many happy returns for your 112th birthday. I can confirm remotely that you are the oldest living man in the world.
Robert Wayton. All right, this is going to be either the sad or the happy part where we look him up. I hope he's still alive. Come on. Come on. Oh no. This doesn't look good because that's the same age. Wait, did he really die like right after filming this in 2020? He was? Oh my God. He died from cancer. The big C. Wow, well, he made it a long freaking time. That's sad. Wow, at least he became the world's oldest man before, I guess. I was going to say at least he became the world's oldest man before he died, but with that kind of a record, you can't get it postpartum, can you? There's not a lot of records you can get postpartum, can you? I don't know what I'm even talking about. Hey, I'm sorry if anybody was offended that I said his mouth looked like a nutcracker. Sometimes these things just come to my brain, and my job is just to say what I'm thinking, and he looks great. I was just kidding. Rest in peace to this man, and thank you for watching me. And go check out Guinness World Records. They only have 10 million subscribers. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I hope to see you again tomorrow, because I'll be here, and I don't want to be alone. Goodbye.